I bought a hell house.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Amber, and we are back with another video. And if y'all read by the title of this video, y'all already know, like, your girl has been going through it with this new house, y'all. I feel like I moved into this house on April 25th. That was our closing date. That's when I started moving things. So technically, I'll call the 25th my moving date. Today, like I said, is only the 22nd. Keep that in mind, right? I haven't even lived there for a month. A month, you guys. I haven't lived in this house for a month. Like, when I tell y'all I want to cry right now just thinking about it, like, where do I even start? So the first week that I moved in, right, mind you, I had an inspection done on the house, obviously, before I moved in, right? So they did a inspection, a sewer scope, yada 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 yada. So when the guy came to do the sewer, like, problem number one, when I first moved in, I have a home warranty. Thank God for home warranties, because what? So week number one, I was only there for a week, not even. I think I was only there for like 2 days before I actually noticed it. So there's a pipe downstairs that the person comes and does the sewer scope in. When he went into the sewer scope, he broke the seal cap. I wish I would have took a video. I think I do have a video. I'll insert a picture right here. I think I do have a picture of it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I do. He broke the seal cap when he did the sewer scope, right? He didn't put it back on correctly, and or did not tell me that he broke the seal cap and or fixed the seal cap. So when I moved in, I'm thinking everything's cool, yada, yada, yada. Like, here we are, 1 day, 2 days later, I go and I'm downstairs doing laundry, making sure the washer and dryer works, because the washer and dryer came with the house. So I'm downstairs making sure that it works, and somebody was upstairs using the bathroom. I don't know, it was one of my kids or something, and I hear right next to me water dripping, and I'm like, oh hell no. Like, I know there's not a pipe already broke. Like, I've been here for 48 hours. So I'm like, so I'm looking, trying to figure out where it's coming from, and it's coming from where the guy did the sewer scope at. So I tell one of my kids, I'm like, go upstairs and flush the toilet again so I can see, you know, if that's where it's coming from. I just wanted to make sure. Lo and behold, yes, it is coming from where the guy did the sewer scope. Now, I let my realtor know, because, like I said, I only had lived there for 48 hours. So I'm like, what do I do? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? And she gave me some advice on what to do. You know, she was like, you can go to Menards, show him the picture, you know, ask him what you could do, da da da. So I probably could have just done that, if I'm being honest. But me being so new, I've only been there for 2 days. So, like, me being so new, I'm not trying to mess anything up or damage anything that's already leaking. So I'm like, no, let me just use my warranty, so that way I know it's done properly. So I called them. They said, mind you, another thing to keep in mind, every time I have to call the home warranty people and have them send somebody out, it's $125. $125, no matter what they do. They can come out and put a top on a cap, and it's $125 every time. So just keep that in mind too, right? So I call the warranty people. I'm like, when I flush the toilet, there's a pipe down here that's leaking, you know, can you send somebody out to come look at it, da da da. So boom, they send somebody out. I pay the $125. Come to find out, like I said, it's where the guy did the sewer scope. He broke the seal. Now, my personal opinion, I feel like I should have been able to be reimbursed for that, because the people who did the sewer scope should have put that on properly, or should have let me know that it was broke, so I could have properly made sure, you know, it was taken care of. But I didn't call them and let them know, which would probably had been the smart thing to do, right? But I didn't. So that was problem number one within 48 hours of me living there. 48 hours, right? Then the next week rolls around. Right? What was the next problem? Next week rolls around. I realized that my stove my back burner, no, that wasn't even a week. I think that was like literally within the same, it was maybe like a few days after that incident, because then I was gonna cook for my kids. I realized the back stove burner was not working. Mind you, it's a gas stove now. Is it gas? Where the flames come up? I don't know. I've never had a gas stove. I just always had like a burner. So yeah, I think it's gas. So I had a gas stove in the back. The flames weren't coming up. It was like click, 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 but it wasn't doing anything. Sorry if my camera's moving, y'all. I'm trying to drive home. But it wasn't like doing anything. It wasn't turning on. So I'm like, oh great. One more issue that I'm going to have to call these people out for, because I don't know how to work this. I don't know what I'm doing. And then on top of that, the knobs were put on backwards, right? So like when the stove was off, the knob said that it was on like 2 or 3. But it wasn't. It was off. So I'm like, okay, let me just pull the knobs off and fix the knobs. Bro, when I tell y'all the knobs were so hard to pull off, like you couldn't pull the knobs off. It was like they were super glued on there. So I'm like, all right, mind you, I'm like, okay, this I can probably ride out for a while until it's an emergency or I need it fixed. So I was like, okay, I won't call on this, because $125, maybe I can call a family member, maybe I can call my dad, figure out how to fix it. So I'm like, I'm not going to call on it right now. I'll figure this out myself. So I end up just letting it go. But then literally I'm running my dishwasher for the first time. This is week 2 now. We're moving on to week 2. The first week was the leak, because I had been there for like 2 days and I realized it was leaking. So now we're moving on to week 2. Week 2 comes up and now I'm like, okay, I want to see if the dishwasher works. Mind you, my husband usually does dishes by hand. So that's how he's been used to doing it. So we haven't had a dishwasher to actually use. So I'm like, let's see if our dishwasher works. We should probably, go down the list, make sure all our appliances work. Even though in the inspection they said it worked, we should probably make sure it works too, right? So then, boom, right? We're running the dishwasher. And I realized that the dishwasher is taking a lot longer than normal. Mind you, again, I haven't had a dishwasher. I don't know how long they're supposed to take. So I'm like, okay. So I realized it was taking a lot longer than normal. So I was like, okay, maybe we should only run it on like an hour the next time we run it. He's like, okay, fine. So the next day, my mom comes over and she's like, hey, I think your dishwasher's leaking. There's water on the floor. Mind you, this is the day after it had ran for like an hour and a half to 2 hours because it was just running. So I'm like, no, I think maybe you dumped her doggy bowl. She has a dog. I thought maybe she had dumped her doggy bowl on the floor, the water. She's like, oh, okay, it could have been. So I'm like, all right. So like the next day, I'm like, okay, let's try it. Let's try washing another load of dishes. So we do it, and I realize that it's still getting wet down there by the dishwasher. And I'm like, I think the dishwasher is leaking. I look, y'all would not believe it. The dishwasher literally was leaking, you guys. Like, this is week 2. Mind you, today's the 22nd. I moved in, this is May 22nd. I moved in April 25th. So this is in week 2. We've already had a leak from the guy coming out to do the sewer scope, not putting it back on, and then it started leaking from the toilet. Now we're on week 2 and my dishwasher is leaking and my stove is messed up, but whatever. So I'm like, what? WTF? Like, really? Like, you have to be shitting me, right? So I'm like, this obviously I can't wait on, because I want to use my dishwasher and I can't have it leaking all over my floor. Then I'm going to have to replace the wood on my floor. So I call the people. I'm like, hey, can we send somebody out to look at the dishwasher? Da, 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 da. So he's like, all right, boom. Charged me $125 to have somebody come out and look at the dishwasher. Come to find out, it was the dishwasher that was leaking. The people who installed the dishwasher installed it crooked. So the dishwasher was half in the cabinet and half out. So like, I wish I could show y'all, but the door wasn't like this. The door was like this. So the door was half in the right way, half out the wrong way. Right? Because that makes a whole lot of sense. You installed the dishwasher wrong. So then they come out. They're like, okay, we got to order you a part. And I'm like, what do you mean? The dishwasher that was there was missing the top spinner. So there was a bottom spinner and then there's supposed to be a top spinner. There was no top rack spinner. So they had to order me a top rack spinner come back and put it in. This all happened within like 3 to 4 days. He fixed it, no leaking. Great, right? All right, now we're on week 3. So now we're on week 3, and my kids go to use the bathroom, and my toilet clogs. I'm like, no, this can't be. I'm sitting there trying to unclog it. My mom came over, my husband's trying to unclog it. Like, all 3 of us are trying to unclog it. Mind you, we're adults. We know how to unclog a toilet. We're trying. And finally, I'm just like, F it. Like, I can't just leave this crap literally in the toilet. Like, I just can't do it. So I called them again to have them send somebody else out. So what they did was they made, and this was week 3, like I said, my toilet's clogged. So this is week 3. They make the claim. The person was supposed to come out to try to fix the toilet that day because it was an emergency. I only have one toilet, you know what I'm saying? So they were supposed to be coming out that day. Y'all know I sleep during the day and I work overnight. So I called them at 7 in the morning because the home warranty company is open 24/7. I called them at 7 in the morning when my husband told me that the toilet was clogged. And they were like, yeah, we'll have somebody come out, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, I was like, okay. So I went to sleep waiting on the phone call to have somebody come out. I wake up at like 1:30 and nobody had still not called me. From 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Nobody had called me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep trying this toilet until and literally until my arms break off. So I keep trying. Finally, I unclogged the toilet. So I'm like, I called the company and my home warranty, and I'm just like, cancel that. I'm not paying $125. Y'all never even came out. So got that unclogged. That was week number 3. In that same week, my kids wanted to do water balloons. So I go outside that way I can hook up my hose. I realize, and again, this is still in week 3, I realized I have no outside faucet. My house didn't come with an outside faucet. I have kids that want to play outside and sprinklers and get wet and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me find out how much it costs to get a faucet put on. Y'all, the faucet people came out, did an estimate. It cost me almost $500 to get a faucet put on. So not only have I paid the home warranty company the first week $125 for the leak for the toilet, the second week $125 because of the dishwasher. Now I've paid a company $500 just to put a faucet on, right? So now we're sitting at what? $5, $6, $750. Now we're sitting at $750, and I've only been there for 3 weeks, and I've already put into this house $750, right? So then there's that. Now we're here to the fun part, right? Now we're in week 4. Literally, we're in week 4. We're starting out in week 4. This is week 4. Because right now, like I said, we're on Thursday. So this is week 4. This week right here is week 4. The 22nd of May, week 4, Thursday. Monday, which was what, the 19th? We had a major water storm. Like, it was a lot of water. I go to work. Like I said, I work nights. So I knew it was raining, obviously. I work nights. So I go to work that night like a regular person, like I normally do. My husband calls me at like 5:30. And he's like, babe, the basement is flooded. And I'm thinking, like, when he says flooded, I'm thinking like maybe like this much water. Like, okay, we got this much water in the basement. Like, okay, we have a sump pump. It's supposed to kick in. When I tell y'all, he FaceTimed me and my freaking basement had at least 4 or 5 inches of water. And you guys, like, I'll insert the picture, the clip right here. Y'all, like, I have no words to express how I feel about this house already. Like, I have no words. Like I said, this is my 4th week. This week right here is my 4th week. It'll be the 25th coming up. This is week 4. And my basement flooded. Completely flooded. So I was out, or well, I'm not out, but like 2 PlayStation 5s, a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 3, a Nintendo 64, 2 TVs, my grandpa and grandma's couch that I've been keeping since they passed away, my baby pictures, my kids' baby pictures, all of my Michael Kors bags, my Coach bags, my, y'all. When I say devastated is not the word. Like, there's no words to describe how I feel about what happened to my basement. Mind you, I have a sump pump that was supposed to work. That supposedly worked when I bought the house. Supposedly worked. If it worked, then why was my basement completely flooded with 4 to 5 inches of water? So right now I'm dealing with putting in an insurance claim because I have home insurance. So I put in an insurance claim. The problem with my insurance claim is my deductible is $5,250. So I have to have over $5,250 in damages to even make it worth it to make a claim. So I have to have at least like $7,000 or $8,000 in damages so they can take out the $5,500 or $250 for the deductible, and that'll leave me with a little less than $2,000. Like, I have to do that in order to make the claim, in order for it to make sense, because I still have to go out and buy 2 new PlayStations for my kids, 2 new TVs, because what are they gonna play it on? Like, it's just a lot, you guys. Like, oh my God. I never imagined, like, in a million years that I would be literally sitting here talking about a hell house. I bought a hell house. I bought a hell house.